else, because I don't know where my other pants are, to be honest. He's got an underwear package. His glass right here. Good Scully. Can't turn the lights on because the power is super low. Low power. Okay, these shoes have the laces. Pumpkin pie tripod. I took the toilet out of the van and there's a lot more room in here. Really wanted to take a shower this morning, but I did not. This didn't feel like the right time to ask, but I'm gonna get to work on a few things. Hat on and he freaking grabs the end of the little rope thing, like, dude, that's only cute so many times. So we're back to the solar panel stuff. We're getting to it. Rotisserie chicken, Andy. Okay, back to the roof. What do I need up there? guess I need the soy milk down. I'm not tempted to drink any soy milk. What else would we get up there? More panels. Okay, I got the drill. Probably need the other battery. So let's grab that. Let's be realistic. Is there something we need to...
How do you emergency?
back to the roof. Back to the roof. Let's let this sun tea, the perfect summertime peach tea, brew out in the sun for a minute. Along with some soy milk. My dog's probably just going to rip open. Oops. Okay, seems like it's starting to rain, so maybe we should kind of hurry this part up. Pretty sure I used damn it, in the rain. Okay, we got one more of those bolts. They're still good. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing a bunch of drilling now. That's what goes in there. Throw that off there. And then these ones, shit, these ones might take another bit altogether. And they do, fuck. It's not that much. Okay, so what, I add one more that will fit the smaller bit. Okay, that's my problem, is I need another bit. Okay, for the sake of time, I'm just going to run down. Let's say without the can, but we'll see about that. Okay, this is That smells like green meat. Okay, back on the roof. Back on the roof. I have the additional bit. Unfortunately, I have a whole method of how I get these in there. Is that the battery dying? Okay, now I need to use this one for the very last time. I think that's the battery dying. Okay, this bit back in, and then we're on to more of these self-drilling screws, and I'm drilling them straight into a drilled tap hole. Yeah, I think we're hitting low bat. Oh wow, did that just go in on its own? Well, these screws were a bit more, but they're definitely far more superior screws. Even though they don't have the little rubber thing, they're twice as thick. Okay, this could literally knock this panel off. So I'm gonna make sure that this panel is over here. And I always close my... Oops. I always close my little hatch roof vents. I usually leave this one on or open. Either way. But usually close that so it's more structural, and I'm not going to tap it and then break the hinge. But here's our 3 and 4 new solar panels. We're basically just going to vertically put one there, then we're going to stagger one off to the side here, and then 3, and then one's going to go over there. So we already have the 5, 4 there, and 5 set up. These are already have the LEDs brightly glowing, meaning that they are live and working, which is a nice thing about that. Okay, to be honest, I can't put it on those boards because this board is going to fling up. You're going to see what's going to happen right here in a second. Wow. Failed. We'll see what happened. The bit broke off, so usually discard those holes. These were supposed to be some security screws, and they ended up being just regular screws. Okay, so on that one, I kind of want to just drill a new hole because I don't really know what broke the bit in the first place, but here's our extra. There's our extra battery when we need that. Since I didn't know what caused this hole, I'm just gonna re-drill another one alongside it. Maybe just a pilot hole, same spot. I don't know what happened there. sure why. Felt that it needed that, but. Wow, that really just slams that down. Okay, jeez. I don't like what it's doing with the battery, it being all jerky and stuff, and I don't want to ruin my project, so I'm just going to swap out the battery now, knowing it is doing that because it's being low battery. Cap those so they don't rust. Throw that on top of my other screws so they don't rust. So I wish I would have pre-drilled the holes bigger. It's the only thing I can say so far. Because this whole pulling up on the wood is fine, but when you do the second screw, oh, did I break the drill bit? At that point, that means you've broken it to some degree. That bit usually grinds down, comes off. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, usually it pushes the other one out. Since it's like one compound of a metal and the other compound of the metal, I think it's just strong enough to kind of push it away. But that completes our line of 2 in every board. This one only has 1. I think I'll just leave that because it's just, as of right now, last priority 2. Oh, well, I guess this one's only missing 1. That's exciting. Wasn't that exciting? The little worker elves must have been out late last night. Little worker elves. So it's easy to check. You can see all the blue lights, and they're running, you know. Yeah, so the next one, it looks like it had a problem right there, so I think we'll go for the old. We're gonna need to, well, we'll just hope for the best and try to slam one in there. There we go. That was a tough one. And that one is really recessed nicely because I just had a big hole bored out. So now I should be pretty confident at standing on these, although there's a huge gap right there. Looks like we're missing a couple more right here. I should just foresee the future and pre-drill the holes now, but I'm impatient, and this is a self-drilling freaking drill bit. 2 seconds or what? It's not going anywhere. Yeah, someone's right, that one. That one might have already been a bad one. Or since I just tried it in the bad hole. Yeah, I need to drill these out because this cracked my wood really bad. Yeah, I'm trying to think of another spot to drill on right here. Yeah, I'll get a thin one. What are you chewing on now, pup? Oh, you're still chewing on my underwear plastic. Underwear packaging plastic. Oh, here's another one. There are very few, if any, new ones. I guess there's one left of the new, bigger size. 2 left, okay. Thank goodness. I destroyed a few. Oh, man. Oh, I think that all did that because it broke. Not because it was, like, doing good. Flip one bit backwards when all the other ones are facing one way, and then you can find it easily. Again, you could do that with 3, 4, 5 of them if you got a bunch in there. Just kind of thought of that. Somebody's probably already thought of that, but little pro tip. Okay, really get that one down. It got cracked good. I could actually stain these or something, or protect these, put a protector on this wood. Probably be another nice thing to do, but it already has a protector on it, so I don't think there's any. It's premium deck wood, so I don't think you need anything. Okay, I wish I could see into this hole. Some idea why it's not going through that one. Do I have the smallest, one of the smallest ones in here that's not broken? This like semi-broken big one. We do an laboratory drill with... Okay, let's just get the biggest unbroken one. Okay, there's something wrong with that one, so I gotta go one more hole. Okay, so honestly I don't have that size anymore, but I do have this smaller size that is this size. I'll probably break like 4 of them, so let's try to find something that's not broken. Oh my word, here's one that's not broken. So we need a big one here. Wow, that just goes in like butter. I think that one will be okay. Okay, so for now, we need the screws and the solar. We're gonna put down the solar panels, I guess, finally. So. So if I only have 8 security screws, then I need to disperse them across 2 panel, 3 panel, 4 panel, 2 across each panel. That's perfect. Be very disruptive. Okay, we actually have there an additional one, so one will get 3. Okay, that tea looks, wow, really good. So, actually I have a totally different size security screw over here. Wow. Okay, panels. Panels in you, don't forget you. Panels in me, we make 3. We make 4 if you count the doggy door. The doggy door. We're always kicked out the doggy door. Okay. We're kicked out the doggy door, just a little by little, more by more. We're all out that doggy door, the doggy door, and a little more. I don't mean to send y'all to snow, but we're gonna be kicked out the doggy door. Just a little bit more. Okay, panel 1. Out the doggy door. They kicked me out the doggy door for asking for a little bit more. They kicked me out the doggy door. Okay, I should have had the other shoe in my hand here. What? I don't want to drop it. There we go. Oh, I cracked the housing on that one, cousin. Kind of want to do them light. Alright, this is kind of a delicate part. I guess. They're all wet. wet, wet, just like they're always going to be. Okay, I might be able to use these wire ties, so I'm just kind of stowing them away. Okay, so this one will go. Oh yeah, this one's going. This one's going way off the track here. I forgot. Shoot, I didn't notice that. It's so close. Yeah, not getting enough power right now, so definitely need to get this going so we can get some liddy sleep streams. Liddy meaning lit, litten. Okay, that's on the other cord a little destructively, but I think it'll be okay. Tight, I really feel it's that good. That was just not secured very well. The LEDs are like blinding when you're right above them. That tell you that they're on. Okay, so there's two Freshie panels up. I'm just running the cords over here. And then our last one will go over there, and then our third one will go right where I'm at. But to be honest, I did not like the placement. There's a lot of room up here with the decking. I regret not having some kind of other project up here where I can utilize the space. Forgot about those. It'd be nice to have a hammock up here, a little picnic table, kind of like a light little guardrail made out of rope or something. It's worthy of keeping little kids safe. Like a hammock up here, a tiki torch. I kind of still could have some kind of deck that would go over the panels at night or something. Or at least with the way a hammock would work, because I'd only need a couple points where I need to put my feet down and then I get up in the hammock. It doesn't seem like it would affect the hammock design too much. Okay, so all those right there together. Just thinking about how my cable management's gonna look here. A little messy. This cable goes under here. This would be a little messy because I'm gonna be putting stuff through the roof vent, and I already have one bundle of cables going through the roof vent, so it's gonna be just kind of equalizing it out a little bit. And I'm gonna probably make a little bit of like a roof flange. Out of flanging, I'm gonna make a roof kind of over the vent where it is slightly cracked for the cords to go in. I want this one as far overhanging as possible, but not interfering with this roof vent. And also, if it doesn't look straight, let's make it look straight a little bit. Okay, I think that's good for the third panel. For the third time. Sometimes they're snug when you just see the bolt on the top, and sometimes they go down quite a bit more than that. Jeez. Okay, my van isn't jacked up, but it is still a long way down to a cement pad down there, so yeah. I don't think it needs to be that tight. third panel wire. Now if I had a little person down in the bottom, I'd say open up the roof vent, take out the screen. But we are on to the next panel. So we're not going to try to do 10 things at once. We will just do the one thing at once we were meant to do. Don't drop a panel. Bro. Okay, pull the wire ties, rubber dipped pieces of wire, bread ties, whatever you want to call them. Genta's chirping like a freaking flock of baby chicken. Genta! I'm up here, Genta. He's just been the whipping boy. This has been his... Genta! Genta, I'm out here. So now I have 9 solar panels. This is there's a lot of roof space. Genta! Genta, off! Dude, he's on my kitchen countertop. That little bastard, off! Genta, off! Dude. He's not supposed to be on my kitchen table. He knocked off my tea. Genta, off! Dude, this is insane. He gets up on your, like, car dash and stuff, but this? Really? Oh, he thinks that's fun. He just thinks that's fun. He wasn't stuck at all. And Scully's over here. Alright, man, jeez. We got one more panel. One more panel here. Ginta just jumped onto my kitchen thing and I had to get him off of there. So now we are back to the last panel. The final panel, and as promised, we have as promised, we've got 2 security screws. Well, I think depending on the style of screw, the neck, taper, you're gonna get a deeper flush, depending on the screw. Okay, here is the final part to cable management. Before we pack everything down here. Okay, there's a weak spot in the hand I don't want to be stepping on. Okay, oh man, I whacked that lid. That's just like a testament to if I had that lid up, I would have probably just broke the thing. And I shouldn't have this one up either. I don't know why. I think it's more of a more okay to have that one up. Okay, so for right now, let's stand up, risk it all. Oh my god. I'm gonna pull these cables straight and in a line. Might as well be on this other side. It's a little safer. So there we go. We got them pretty much stretched out. And now I can kind of begin to think about cable management. I'm trying to save myself a trip down there. If I tuck each one of these individually down there. There's definitely going to be more to the cable management where I will go and get zip ties that have the little screw hole on it. And then I can zip tie the cable of wires. So now we're up to 9 panels. Let's go ahead and see if we can. I don't know why I'm standing on that. That's like the fragile part. Let's see if we can go ahead and at least hook this thing up to power. And you might think I'm just kind of boosting my system, but I'm practically doubling my system. It's at 115 watts now. I'm going to be at 215. Oh, jeez. That wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. So let's take this stuff down. I don't need this anymore. Hey, Ginta, you missed me, huh? You little poop. You shook up my tea a little. Check out the tea. This is just, I put a peach tea packet in there. Oh my word, that's flavorful looking. Peach tea pod, whatever you call them. Off! Holy tea moly. And that's got to be better than a Snapple diet, dude. Jeez. Well, let's be real. Diets are trash. Diets are trash. Okay, so here I gotta take this apart. Gunshot, quit biting me. Take this apart. Put this over here away from the pumpkin pie, but. dog the hell away from me right now. And these lights are all totally temporarily set up. Oh my word, you're making this really hard. My back hurts, dog. And he's trying to be in my lap. He's trying to be in my lap. And my back hurts. Off. Off. Come on. Off. Dude, you took the... This thing needs to dry and you've been pulling it apart. Leave it. Leave it. Never even used this bug spray. Bug panels. Hey! Of course you eat every frickin' zipper thing that's off. Dude, my back literally crunching bad. Off. Oh yeah, I need to open this. Oh, yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here's the first one. Gently. Should I have all the wires coming into at the same spot? Might as well. Actually, no, I was going to have them off. On course. Is there a reason to cut a little hole through? I'm probably going to try to cut a nice little hole out. Ow, if I can summon the frickin' strength slash... Ouch, yeah. Slash find the right tool. A small utility knife. I think it'll work. Oh, jeez. Go over the spot a couple times. There we go. That should work. Oh man. Now over. Okay, I kind of turned it into the same thing I had on the other side. A little tight maybe, but let's see how big the other one is. Shit, the other one's pretty big. Okay, maybe cut it a little bit more before I get too much shit in there. Okay, cut towards this house. Okay, there we go. Okay, keep feeding these through. Keep feeding these through. Oh no. Oh, man. Oh, shit. You're like Scully, you just got in trouble and you come running back to me, huh? Nope. Stay off. Stay off. Off. See, I got all these wires and stuff. Come on, off. Off. You're all tangled up in them now. Off. Freaking annoyed. I gotta be consistent. Oh man. Okay, that's fixable. That's fixable. Okay, there we go. Ow. Just had to whack my frickin' elbow really bad. That's awesome. Okay, now the box of solar goodies. Now the box of solar goodies. Solar goodies. Thought it opened all nice like a briefcase, but nope, we just gotta dump it out the end. Okay, so we got the controller. And then this is what I was looking for, the coupler. This is 4-to-1. So these 4 cables will go into the 1. They will go into the controller. And what's nice about this kit is it comes with light bulbs. I believe this is what's in here. Yeah, those are just the lights. And we'll just take them out of the box. These nice light bulbs, and they come off of the thing. Throw that away. And then the boring stuff, which is the battery connector that goes to the solar charger, and then this is the 4-in-1 that goes into the 4 goes into the 4-in-1, and then the 4-in-1 goes into the controller right there. And then wish I knew we had all these awesome brackets before, but actually those are just brackets to connect them together. Into one solid panel. Bubble wrap, jeez. Make sure I got that right on the number 1 page or whatever it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, I've already set one of these up. So let's just go ahead. Since this all revolves around the battery, let's get the battery out. We're gonna do our cable management stuff later, but right now we're just gonna do the test, make sure this is all good. So I'm just gonna undo the Octo. I took a couple things off the battery. The dog's over here making a mess of some bubble wrap. Little Ginta making some mess of some bubble wrap. Who would have thought? Let's be real. Give him something, he will try to chew it. Give him your arm, he will try to chew it. Give him a sequin dress. He's chewed him. Give him nothing to chew. He will find something to chew that you don't want him to chew. So it's just best to have something for him to chew. And that's how dogs work here. So I'm just trying to quickly put this together. I may have to kind of untangle it and reconnect a few things here. These connectors feel very heavy duty, but at the same time kind of cheap. Like, fuck, did I just break that? Like, look, just went really soft. It went soft. No. So there we've got, I think, all 4-in-1. Yeah, there's all 4-in-1. Genta, knock it off. Genta, off the pillow. So we're gonna get, we're just gonna put the whole thing of zip ties in our pocket. Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna put some up through the roof. No, they're not. It's not food. Back off. Dude, he's always getting into mischief. Okay, I was just gonna tuck a couple up on the roof, but I think I'll just kind of hold on to it for a second. Oh shit, this is just like the perfect wire here. They're basically temporary. Hey, leave my zip ties alone. Temporary cable management here. Honestly, not sure where my battery or controller are going to be, but I might as well just keep them. Okay, so then when we plug this in, this end piece will become hot with hopefully somewhere close to 100 watts. Hey! Who's already become the dog's chew toy. Already chewing the wires. 100 watts in your brain, you little pup. Okay, so that's hot, so we're just going to treat that nicely over there. Then we're going to get the battery clamps. Somehow I always like over twist tie these off to the point where I'm twisting it back on. It's like, oh. Alright, octo thing, four things to battery. So the hardest point now is going to be finding a screwdriver. Is that the right one? You go outside because you smell like you just peed or something, dude. Go outside. Go outside. Go play outside. You smell like pee, dog. You're peeing on his coat or something? Go let's not undo these too far because they may be good. Oh, I didn't talk about grounding the battery, but I don't know if that's even really how necessary that is. It's definitely something that you would prefer to do. Okay, screwing these things in is kind of annoying. They put a really nice tinning on here, but the quality of the controller, screw down post, is just really not that good. I think I stripped them out, or began to on the last one. The first one I put in. So I'm not doubling my system, I'm just installing like a whole nother system. Some people would call that a redundant system. It would be nice to give extra juice to my other battery, but I've got two batteries, so throw this stuff over here. Okay, so we got the charge controller getting hooked up to the battery. We got it kind of, these are so close together, just kind of open them up a little bit. Okay, always hook up black first, which is ground. These grounding posts just look really weak. I don't know. So there, I hooked it up to the battery, and I'm getting a reading of, and nothing else, and I'm getting a reading of 12.5. Which is great. That's great. That's good news. Got some juice in there. And I'm just going to take a zip tie, and I'm just going to put the solar controller up pretty close to where the other one is, and probably pretty close to where it will end up living. The zip tie is a little big to go through there. That's actually going to fit really nice. Okay, another zip tie. I just got these in my pocket. What the dog's biting into or something, but you gotta really watch him. I've got a lot of stuff that can't take too many little nibbles. Okay, take a just putting the zip tie through and putting it up to a nice basket that happens to be like the exact same size. What the fuck was that, Joby? Really nice. Get behind me again. outside just raising hell. There he is. In my face, even though these are temporary. I'm gonna cut the ends off that. Cut the ends off this. Cut the ends off this. And wow, that might actually be where that might be close to where that charger lives here. So let's take a little look at it. So here's the original charger solar controller. Here's the secondary solar controller here. And we've already got 12.5 in there. Let's turn on the light for 2 seconds. Hey, if you're gonna play with that, go outside. Go outside. I threw it outside. It's outside. Go get it. Go get it. It's outside. Go get it. It's outside. Oh, man. Hey, off. Off. Go outside. Okay, so I just need this little cable right here, and boom, this is the moment we are all waiting for, solar input. And there it is, the full system. And let's turn this light off and test it on one of the new bulbs so you know that I'm not doing any trickery. And there we go, another 100 watts of solar. Golden. And these can't really break because they're LED, so they're not going to get broken like a light bulb would. Okay, and then the last little bit is, yeah, all this cable management. It's just boring, but it's important. It's an important part of the thing, and it's really can be an art. So at least for a temporary, I would spend that much money on at Harbor Freight. So this set costs $189 at Harbor Freight for the 100 watt system, but $189. But if you use the 20% off coupon, you can get out the door under 150 bucks, or just about 150. It's just under 200 bucks. It was close to 50 for the wood, another $6 to $12 for the screws, some of which I already had. I already had the battery. There's another like $70 to $150 savings to already having the battery. I have a dual purpose, half deep cycle, half starting battery. So it's actually, and I've used it on the solar system before, and it worked so good. I was like, shoot, my like expensive battery is kind of not being used. So, or my more expensive battery that was supposedly deep cycle, just dedicated to that. Okay, I'm getting distracted halfway through the cable management stuff here. Man, he loves those underwear hanger things. Anyway, thanks everybody for checking in, seeing what I'm up to. Okay, so right here, since it's not going very far, I could start to kind of bundle this up. And I probably should have gone out to the roof and kind of messed with those wires just in case I needed to pull any back in a little bit, so I don't get to the point where I have to undo everything I've just done right now. That's just a little free pro tip, but yeah. Then am I doing like stuff I find kind of sloppy or just corrected? Sometimes it's just something kind of needs to be corrected that maybe I rushed, that I realized I didn't want to rush on that aspect of something, but here's just a big chunk that's just coming off to the side. Just gonna stuff all this wire right up here. I want to see it. Put this light somewhat back into position, which was where over here. Okay, I don't know if I like that where the light is. Where do I put that light? It's better. .8. We're getting a nice charge in here. You're starting to sound like Scully, Ginta. Man, this really hurts my arms to hold them up for very long. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna take this extra cord and push it back here. A lot of extra cord there, really. Anyway, Solar Andy is solared out, so get ready for another work day outside doing lawns and stuff like that. And it was 12.5 and now it's 12.8. It's freaking awesome. I want to be running boot dryers and stuff in here now and again. So here it is, full circle again. All solar systems have a battery. There's the battery. All solar systems have a solar controller, which directs the flow. That turns off the light capability. So here's the second one. Here's the first one. We got USB on the front. We've got a 12-volt light output right there. And then we've got these 3 simplified inputs for the lights. That's not where the light was. Where was the light? Light was somewhere better. always a better spot for the light. Okay, that works. 12.9. Jeez. I was about to just hook up the fan to that one, but dang. Anyway, I gotta go use my outdoor restroom. Clean up all my freaking trash. But wow, that's what 9 solar panels look like now. Alright, see you guys later.